Ruby Star 997.2 GT3RS. This is a 3.8 liter, not the 4.0. I thought this was a Porsche Stuttgart, but it's not. It's actually Bob Lingen. They have cool cars though. First car in the dealership, the 356. Tricked out yellow headlights. Not sure where this is from, but he has all the racing harnesses inside. Alright, so we have this acid green GT4 here with Ruby Star stripes, Ruby Star wheels, Ruby Star mirror caps, Ruby Star side intakes, Ruby Star cage, Ruby Star seatbelt things, Ruby Star center console, acid green circles on the AC vents, acid green stitching, Ruby Star sport chrono clock. However, it has black calipers though, which is kind of sick. Not too sure about the wing, Ruby Star wing with acid green stickers, Ruby Star model designation. Oh, it's got Acropov exhaust. Cool. Very interesting. Probably the most expensive GT4 CXX out there. Sport Classic in Viola Metallic. Do not touch. Okay, I'll touch it with my eyes. Oh, yo, green stripes. Cool. Wait, let me see the wheels. Oh, wait, what? Pinstripe with one purple spoke. Look, let's go to the back. Oh, green with one single spoke. Yo, that's sick. Purple. The, what do you call it? Gold badges. Gold badges with green stripes. Oh, and then this one here, the back is purple. And over here, the front is green. Very, very interesting. What's inside? Let's see what's inside. Oh, the tartan seats. Nice. Okay. Looking at that for a little bit. Our hotel lobby with all these cars. We are here in Porsche Stuttgart. It's not the one at the museum, but this is another dealership, and they have an oak green metallic taken Sport Turismo here. That's kind of sick. I don't know what trim this is, but it's got these. Let's see, Taken 4S, Arctic Gray, and there's some cars back there. We'll go see in a sec. And over here we have a GT2RS Club Sport, just sitting in the corner of the dealership. Super cool. I haven't seen a matte black version of it. I think this is wrapped. I'm not sure, but pretty cool. And out here we have a PTS GT2RS. Not sure what color this is at all, but it has these gold stripes. I think it's painted actually. Even the bottom is like gold. And if you notice, the white gold wheels are matched with the decals and even the sticker on the wing. So these are also CXX options. A very classy, pretty spec. Dark blue. Some pre-owned cars. We've got a 3RS, 991.1, and we have a 992 GT3 Touring in, I can't tell if this is Ruby Star Neo or just Ruby Star, but pretty sick. Very bright color. This might be the regular Ruby Star though, because it's less dull than mine. And here we have a 991.1 GT3RS in the classic 996 RS livery. White body with red wheels. And red stickers, even the back sticker over here. We have a 918 here and a Carrera GT. And this is for sale for 1.629 euros. And this one's also for sale for 1.149 euros. So basically for 3 million you can get both of these cars. Visec Pack 918 too. Cool. Oh, sorry, not Visec, but it's got the magnesium wheels. Interesting. Wait. It's got a carbon fiber wing and mag wheels, but it doesn't have the Visec pillars or the carbon fiber rear thing in the back. Interesting. Now, because the oil light came on, the car's measuring right now, and we got some oil from Stuttgart Porsche. That's where the PTS car is. So when that's done, we'll probably add half a bottle or something to let the car remeasure and stuff so we don't overfill it. drive a little bit and then see what the car says afterwards, because this is weird. It was saying add a little bit more, and then so I got oil, and now it's saying it's fine. So what the heck is going on? Service bay, look at that. Carrera GT and a 918. That's sick. And then you have a Carrera GT poster here. There's the Porsche Museum and the chopsticks. So cool. Look at the cars up there. This is the Porsche Museum parking situation right now. That is the line. That's kind of cool. We got some spotters here and a bunch of Deacons over there. Finally parked with all the other Porsches. There's an M3 wagon there, but this is kind of cool. What is going on there? Well, the line for the museum is out the door. We got our tickets and our merch. Couldn't wait, so now we're going up. 1939 they built this. Wow. The craftsmanship. So we came up that escalator. That's a whole history section. And then those are the cars. Yeah, I need that shirt. That hood is so square. 356 #1 Roadster, 1947. Probably the first one. Frameless windows. Nice. The 550 Spider. I assume this is the real one. Seen a couple replicas around California and Toronto. And New York, actually. Kind of cool. These are all painted. Carrera Pan America, Mexico. Sick. This is probably where the 718 name came from. The old Spider. Look at that. Almost a full cage or a half cage in this car. Like a tube chassis kind of thing. Little grills. Vents. And that's a Speedster prototype. Porsche Club badges. Porsche Club of Japan. Canada West. And Golden Gate region. San Francisco. Tractor. Super diesel. I think they left that open for us to see. 356 police car. Wow. Even it's got the beacon as well. And the siren in the back. Wait, why is it facing backwards? Cabrio police car. That's kind of cool. And here we have like a 911. Almost like a stretched Panamera looking thing. Thankfully this never came in production because it looks kind of weird. And this is the 1964 911. That's where like the 911 history really started. 1969 race car. Very nice. Christmas colors. I think here are all the 917s. '69 917. Long tail, this version. See, air-cooled engine. I think that's a flat 12. Maybe it's a V12. 180 degree V, probably V12. 200 miles per hour in 1969. So a difference between this one and the 917 LH is that this wing is different. It's got fins and the wings are higher. This one has fins, but it's a little lower. You see all the patina and headlights. And here's the Pink Pig, 917-20, 1971. Also a V12, I think. 5 liters. The iconic flat, sorry, not flat, Pink Pig. I haven't seen this car in like a while because the last time I was here was maybe 2014 or 2013. Check out the key, weight reduction key, right there. I don't know how many of these they made, but I'm pretty sure we saw this at Car Week driving down the PCH, I think in 2019 or 2021. Carrera RS, one of the first RS variants. Saw a couple of these at Luft the other year in LA. There are 3 of these in 3 different colors. Really cool. 911 RSR with extra wide body. RSR 3.0. More fender flares, the front and the back. This one is like the smooth line Moby Dick, the 935 baby. Because the other 935 is really edgy in the front. And this is all like curves and like it's prettier. You know, these little intakes, it's like they're sculpted. And this cage is a little different because like it's like more squarish. That rebar iron door. This car's been at Goodwood. Apparently, if you go fast enough in the 962, you can stick to the ceiling because of the downforce. That's kind of sick. 3214 kilograms of downforce, I think. Right there. Top speed. Theoretically, it could drive on ceilings. Really cool exhibit. The first 930 turbo. 74. Look at the plaid interior. That's so cool. Even the stickers are plaid. 959 Dakar. The peak of Porsche is probably in the 80s with that race car and the Dakar Rally race car too. Rothmans. Super cool. I think they came in like second place? No, sorry. Fully packed. Oh, first and second, and then the packed service vehicle finished sixth, which is still very, very impressive. A street legal car that they took on a rally. Well, it's got license plates that went through 14,000 kilometers of all the desert and dirt and grime and all that, and all these battle scars are still on the car, which is like super cool. I like how they preserved all this instead of restoring it. And this here is the street version of this car. So this is basically built as a homologation special for the Group B racing class. And in the 1987, this car was sold for 428 Deutschmarks. And it was quickly sold out. So, wow, people like, even in the 80s, like, you know what they're buying. And right now, today, these are probably $1 or $2 million if you can even find one. 944 turbo rolling drivetrain. I think this is the first time they put the front engine and the gearbox in the back. A fun car, Hans Metzger. Formula One from 1986 with the classic Marlboro livery. 1.5 liter V6 turbo pushing 720 horsepower or 1,000 horsepower depending on the tune, but basically they put a Porsche engine in a McLaren race car, and then it's won about 25 GP races, which is amazing. In the 90s, we slowly stepped into the race cars. So this is a 964 Cup car, and moving here we have the 911 GT1 race car. Rainbow colors with white wheels. Love the white wheels on this. Everything's carbon fiber, roof scoop intake, 1987. Very cool. I think this is an American team because of the Champion Motorsports and American flags. This is the same turbo 3.6 that we saw at the Roof Factory, except this one is in speed yellow, I think, with matching interior. And this is a street version of that car. Race car? Street car. We got a 993 police car there, and a 993 Targa here, in this really nice like Sally looking blue, and a 993 GT2. Check this out. It's almost the same as mine, but mine's a C2S. Very cool. I love the wheels though, super polished. And this is the Boxster study they did in 1993. So if you look at the 25th anniversary Boxster today, you'll see that the paint, wheels, and interior match the spec of this car. 968 CS. And you have that station wagon thing over there. What? That's kind of cool actually. They should have made it. 996 Carrera Coupe 4C4. Or Carrera C4. That's where the fuel tank is, cut away. And you can see the all-wheel drive shaft underneath it. With the other transfer case in the back, or the gearbox actually. No, the transfer case is in the front. So this is the 996.1 gen because the headlights are more fried egg. Check out this bike rack on here. I've never seen this before. This is a convertible with a hardtop, but that bike rack is something else. C4 winter car, just motorsport winnings. That's pretty impressive. And we have Sally the Carrera here. I don't know if you know, but the recent 992 tribute to Sally was sold for $3.6 million at Car Week, which is pretty sick. And they even got her tramp stamp done. This is a 997 generation, which starts over here. And we have the Carrera GT, which is like the pinnacle of the 2000s that came out in 2005. This is probably the coolest Cayenne generation, but I think this is like a special version. Let's see. Backseat delete, it's got spare wheels in it. There's a little cargo net right behind the passenger and driver's seat. Off-road lights, big tires. Very cool. This is the 997 GT3RS. Cool, I think we saw one of these in Leipzig, but that was a hybrid version. Look at the wheels. BBS, almost polished finish wheels. And the 987 Cayman, very nice screen. Probably the only color I like on this that fits this. Over there is the NA car, and over here is the GT3R hybrid, or RSR hybrid actually. And this might be the same one as the one in Leipzig, but this one is at the Stuttgart Museum. That's a Macan GTS from 2015. The new one's way nicer though. And this over here is a 918 Spider Concept. I think this car was in Toronto for a while. 911R, chassis number 000, the museum car. Concept cars had exhaust pipes coming out the side, but the production cars has them coming out the top, which is way cooler. I like how Porsche kept their, most of their designs from the concept and brought it over to the production car. 2014 919 hybrid. So basically this car brought Porsche back onto the Le Mans stage after 16 years of absence, which is really cool. I think there's a lot of like 956s and 924s, sorry, not 924s, 962s that was like demolishing everyone at Le Mans between like the 70s and 80s or something. And into the 2020s, we have the Formula E car and the Taycan. Regular car, but look at the interior. Look at these little models. He's spinning that, and then these are spinning too. This is a 991.2 exclusive series in exclusive gold, I think. See, look, if we knew about this back then, we might have gotten one because it's one of my favorite turbo generations. So everything on this car is actually painted by the Special Wishes department for the anniversary of the Porsche Supercar Cup race car. Even this, it's like painted in 3 different colors. Black, whatever that gray is, and the other gray underneath it. So that's cool. And then there's black for the bumper. Very cool thing that the Sonderwash department did. And finally, a tribute to the Dakar 959, we have the 992 Dakar this year. Well, actually came out last year, but check it out. Based on a Carrera GTS 992 gen with bucket seats, PDK, ultimate winter car. The new GT3R. I don't think this is a 992 version, but it's a 991.2 generation GT3R car, which is extra wide. It's a roadster concept. That's a really cool color. I wonder what it is. Oh, what's that? Porsche Study. What's this? Pan America? Pan America? Kana. Look at the wheels. It's like braided, and like the tires have Porsche logos, and the roof is a zipper. Very interesting study. All I see are 993 lights. Even that one back there, I see 993 front end. This is the Porsche 968 by Lart, commissioned by Author Car. So, unveiled in 2021, with like during the 30th anniversary of the 968, which is really cool. One off green. Look at the inside. Pretty neat. Even the wheels, like look, aero disc in the back, and then you have these like classic like 2-3 piece wheels in the front from the 964. The Mission X concept unveiled for the 75th anniversary of Porsche. So this is an all-electric car that might be the successor to the 918. Center lock wheels, Mission X carbon fiber sides. Look at the inside. They almost look like Senna seats. And that yoke joystick thing. This is like the Mission E race car. I think it's kind of based off a Taycan and 718 mix. Really cool. You look at the inside. All race car. Air jack system right there. Swan neck wing. Very cool. So this came out in 2021, and it has the DRS system that's similar to the GT3RS. That's how they reuse all the parts, which is super cool. Race car to street car. Porsche Gran Turismo Vision GT. Super cool. Kind of looks like the 963 Le Mans race car, or LMP race car. The LMDH Study. Even the rotors and double wishbone looks like 1-to-1 scale, which is like really cool. I think that's kind of what you need for like a wind tunnel study at like I think that's a half scale or 1/3 scale. So cool regardless. And that's it for the Porsche Museum. Very nice to be back here. This whole area is the Porsche's like campus basically. Starting with the museum, you have the Porsche chopsticks, and those are I think the old part of the factory. And then these are like the newer ones over here. And then that over here is the newest part. Over there we have a new GT3RS out there, probably out for testing. A very blue looking 928 with these dish wheels, kind of cool. Look at the two antennas. Automatic transmission, funky back window, 928S4. Probably 4-wheel drive. Oh, that's our M5 over there. Guna Seika Blue M3 from UK. We're here at this Porsche store, another one. In this shop, there is a Ruby Star 997.2 GT3RS. This is a 3.8 liter, not the 4.0. And this one has the Carrera GT seats as well, the leather ones. That's so cool. So apparently the story was that they were going to use this Ruby Star color as like the launch color for the .2 GT3RS, but the board of directors didn't like it, so they went for the gray black with the red wheels instead. But like, how sick would this be? Like, I was hoping to see this at the factory today behind the glass, but now it's here in this clothing store, I think. And this is a 99 G-Body Speedster. Yeah, G-Body Speedster with cloth interior. Very cool. Was not expecting to see this here. So apparently the GT4 needs oil because the oil light's on. So my second time adding oil, because the first time our other GT4 in Singapore needed oil at 800 kilometers, but this car needed oil at 1550 kilometers. Here we go. I'll add a little bit of it, even though the gauge is being a little weird. Pretty clean. Nice. So we got about 1 liter here, and I'll just put 300 in tonight before our ring day tomorrow, just in case it burns anymore. What is that? Yeah, it's about 300. See, now it's sitting at 700 milliliters. Look at the view from our hotel room. Porsche dealership's right there. There's the yellow metallic Sport Classic. A black on black STO with all the carbon fiber bits though. And a very classy looking yellow SEJ. We are in Motor World of Stuttgart. With a bunch of yellow cars, honestly. Wow, cool. And some plane here. Aston Martin, we got Jeff Koons 850, and I think a GT3R race car. Got this interesting looking tiger looking green STO, Super Trofeo STS. Oh, this is a GT3 RSR. Cool, it's got extra wide fenders. Even carbon fiber headlight areas. Nice, Jeff Koons. Sweet. M3 CSL, very cool. Look, this one has standard wheels, I think. Oh, look, and then an Enzo. That's cool. And the new Huracan off-roader, the Storado. That's a cool color. And upstairs, there's a red Carrera GT.